வணக்கம் நண்பர்களே, இது உங்கள் வைரவ பழனிசாமி. நம்ம வந்து யூபிஎஸ்சி சிவில் சர்வீஸ் எக்ஸாம் இன்டர்வியூ டிரான்ஸ்கிரிப்ட் பத்தி பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். இந்த ஆண்டு 2025 பிரிலிமினரி மெயின் எக்ஸாம் எழுதி டிசம்பர் 8ஆம் தேதியிலிருந்து நேர்முக தேர்வு நடந்துகிட்டு இருக்கு. அதனுடைய டிரான்ஸ்கிரிப்ட் தான் நம்ம பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கோம். அந்த வகையில் இன்னைக்கு நம்ம ஒரு கேண்டிடேட்டோட டீட்டெயில் பார்க்க போகிறோம். ஸோ போர்டு வந்து ஸ்ரீ ஷீல்வர்தன் சிங் அண்ட் ஆப்ஷனல் மேத்தமேட்டிக்ஸ், ரைட்? ஸோ டேட் வந்து 16/12/2025. போர்டு ஆனரபிள் சீல்வர்தன் சார், ஓகே. டீட்டெயில் அப்ளிகேஷன் ஃபார்மட் கீவேர்ட்ஸ்: Uttarakhand, Nainital, hydro in Nainital, that is hydro power, Ipan art, then mathematics optional, and 80% Uttarakhand based, one situation, 19% mathematics optional based, and 1% on current affairs Indio crisis. ஸோ இட்ஸ் அ ஃபுல் என்ன மாதிரி கேள்வி கேட்டாங்க அப்படிங்கிறத வந்து முதல்ல அவர் வந்து கொடுத்துட்டாரு. ஸோ ஸோ தட்ஸ் அ டீட்டெயில். அண்ட் ஸோ ஐ கிரீட்டட் chairman with saying நமஸ்தே. ஃபைன், வில் கோ. ஸோ chairman, so how are you feeling coming to Delhi? So you are from mathematics background, so someone like me who is not interested with mathematics, what is the best non-fiction book so that I can feel like an art, right? எப்படி அப்படியே சம்பந்தம் இல்லாத ஒரு கேள்வி, லிங்க், ரைட்? Do you watch movie? And he said there is one movie, Beautiful Mind, and watch it. Who is your favorite mathematician? So mathematics student, so அவர் கண்டிப்பா ஆன்சர் பண்ணியிருப்பாரு. Fine. So he gets about mathematics through intuition or regressive practice, right? Choose one as your favorite. Then he asked how to solve mathematics intuition or with regressive practice. I said both with example. Have you listened about the game theory? It's very important in mathematics. What is it? And who is the founder? Then asked real life example of game theory use. Listened about AP, GP, HP, where to use them, how to use them. நமக்கே தெரியல இது ஏபி, ஜிபி, ஹெச்பின்னா எனக்கு தெரியல. மேபி அரித்மெட்டிக் ப்ரொக்ரஷன், ஜியாமெட்ரிக் ப்ரொக்ரஷன், வாட் இஸ் திஸ் ஹெச்பி தெரியல. இட்ஸ் ஓகே, மேத்தமெட்டிக்ஸ் மக்களுக்கு தெரியும். ஃபைன். தென் டோன்ட் யூ திங்க் தட் ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்ஸ் இஸ் அன்சர்டன்? Statistics is uncertain, so where to use? Total mathematics. So why it shows different results using different measures, right? So these are the very valid question. What is accurate golden measure to show anomalies? What is accurate and golden measure to show anomalies, right? So chairman evla kelli kettirukkaru. Next we will see number 1. So asked about Ipan art, so that is a hobby. Then asked the off answer and in which place particularly in Humayun. I said Almora and Nainital. So you mentioned that GI tag. What is the criteria? Why we get the need of GI tag? If you have to choose between law and order versus compassion, what will you choose? This is a very typical question, right? If you have to choose between law and order and compassion, which one you will choose? This is a very different question, right? Then number 2, are you coming first time Delhi from a village? As you have limited exposure to outside world, what is different in Delhi from your village? So I forgot to mention exactly the air pollution, but he added and smiled and said, yes sir, I forgot to mention. So that's what the question we asked, but he missed it. And Uttarakhand achieved 25 years of statehood. So I don't want diplomatic theoretical, but tell about your experience and your hardship about changes you witnessed. Then so member continues. So there is some debate regarding changing capital. What is it? Why there is a need to change the capital, right? Now Dehradun is the capital. Why everything is in Gadwal? Why everything is in Gadwal? From here, the debate of Humayun versus Gadwal continued. What development you witnessed in Humayun over period of time? Right. So there are two regions. So for your information, so இந்த உத்தரகாண்டை வந்து பிரிக்கிறது வந்து குமாயூன் அண்ட் கடுவால் ரீஜன், ரெண்டு ரீஜன் பிரிப்பாங்க. ரைட். ஸோ அண்ட் Kadwal region on the it's like it's little plain type. Kumaon is little high range, right? Why Kadwal has high per capita income and development? Nainital is facing over tourism and pollution as its administrator. What steps are suggestive from your side? Steps suggestive from your side. Per 3, it's written very low voice. So normally people give. Have you ever been to Missouri? I said no. Then he asked why. He suggested me to go there as a probationary officer. Later I said you can go normally also. Social media is good or not? How can we use education? How should ensure that students in remote areas can benefit from it without exposure to harmful material, right? Asked about details of Indigo crisis. Asked my opinion whether it is the management failure or airline is bad. That it's a management failure or airline is bad. He was asking some mathematical model and chairman interrupted and questions passed to madam, right? Next, member 4, grilling one over Kumayu and Kadwal. So it's like there was a tough questions from that. So have you ever met any officer in your district? Get any certificate? I mentioned one. She asked, I am asking with respect to other documents related to work than I mentioned. Were they cordial towards you? Were they cordial towards you only with the people as well? Right? Only with you or other people as well? So that's a question. Don't you mind should be a separate state as every government is focused on Kadwal only, not Kumaon. So why statehood demand? Why statehood demand? In that Lucknow people didn't care about the hilly people suffering. Some monologue and I asked again and comprehend me again Kadwal versus Kumaon. What is Josimet subsidence reasons? I mentioned Vishnu God and follow up. A monologue over hydropower project. What is your opinion? How to balance development and environment? So I mentioned sustainable development along with various recommendations of bodies. But I am feeling that you are environmentalist. You are a more environmentalist, and you think we should not go for large hydro. I said based on the topography and assessment, etc. What are the other alternatives in Uttarakhand for renewable? Status of biomass, zero point 0.8 gigawatt to 8 gigawatt, and kya per, so not able to read. But we Delhi people are also depend on electricity from dairy, and what is the need? Again, I emphasized the potential and topography. Potential and topography. Someone talked about rehabilitation, then she interrupted. No rehabilitation will be there, but she again gave monologue. Now, monologue, long, brief the chairperson gives or the member gives like that. So, Uttarakhand development either led by central government or it's growing because of whole countries growing economically. What state government have done in which sector? How food processing can be expanded in Uttarakhand, right? Then chairman. So you always lived in mountains, adapted to the climate. I want to give you an opportunity to visit the seaside. Which you will prefer? I mentioned Tamil Nadu and Kerala. And he said, no, I am asking about seas. Which two seas you want to travel from where to where? Then he asked why. So what will you see there? You are very influential and joyous personality. So thank you. Your interview is over. So the time was 1:58 to 2:34. It's about 36 minutes this interview. So the afternoon la first person appear, right? Okay. So thank you very much for listening, and we'll come up with one more transcript with next video. Thank you very much.
வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருந்தா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க, கமெண்ட் பண்ணுங்க, பெல் ஐக்கன் பிரஸ் பண்ண மறந்து போயிடாதீங்க. அப்பதான் நாங்க போஸ்ட் பண்ற வீடியோவோட நோட்டிஃபிகேஷன் உங்களுக்கு வரும்.